The Church James Now. Patreon. Is any of this going in the main feed? I know we do our yearly thing just for Patreon. Are we going to tease any of this for the main feed?
We could if you want to.
Cool.
Give it a little taste.
Yeah.
See what it's like behind the pop filter.
Yeah. Peek behind the pop filter. Peek behind the Patreon. Don't worry, I'll fix that in post. Welcome to Church James Now, the podcast. It doesn't matter. You guys know. You guys know the deal.
Wait.
What?
Wait. A peek behind the Patreon? So, like, there's a layer that goes even deeper
Yeah.
than being in the Patreon space?
It's
Mhm.
Patreon's
go
all the way down.
behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my God. This is like Pateception.
Pateception. I saw a
How many
thing today
layers?
that I didn't ever realize. Apparently, in Inception, Cobb's totem is not the top; it's his wedding ring. Did you guys know that?
I've
that just-
heard
it's
that
like a theory?
argument. Yeah, I've heard that argument before.
I remember some
Mm.
theories
I didn't know
about
that. I also don't care enough to do any more research on it, but I thought that was an interesting
Yeah.
factoid I ran across.
Yep.
Wow, that was an extremely short movie jam now segment from you.
Right? Was that,
well done.
was that the
Yeah,
Shut it
shortest?
immediately.
So
Wow,
efficient.
I'm so proud of you.
Was that the quickest I've bailed on a movie tangent on
Honestly.
this podcast?
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep us streamlined, guys. I'm trying to keep us on track, right? We're rounding out the year. We got to end strong, you know?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah. 5 years strong. We're doing, so we're doing our favorite albums of the year. We do that. Well, how many years have we done this now? Is this the third year or fourth year?
I think this is fourth because I think we did in 2022. I think
we
we've done
did
it every year since we relaunched.
Since we've
the show.
relaunched. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. It's a tradition.
Mm.
There you go.
But it's insane that it only took us until a couple weeks ago, Josh, that I realized we should call it our Bop 10 for the year
That was a
to
Don't
keep
know how we
consistent.
really
figured
threw
that
me.
I know.
For a
TJ
loop.
was really
He's like,
confused.
what are
He's
we
like-
doing?
It's like,
I was
what
like,
is
oh
this
yeah,
now?
no, the same episode we do every year. It only took me until 5 years into the show to realize,
To rebrand.
let's stay consistent with the branding language of the show.
And because that was something internally, I was always like, what should we call this episode? Should we call it favorite records? Best records? What do we like? We always had this debate, and then
Right.
we were just the Bop 10 was just waiting for us. It was
Yeah.
like, guys, I'm right here.
Bop 10.
Mm-hmm.
So are we going to do our usual format, right? Where we'll each go and do our 10 through 4,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll go 3 all around, 2 all around, 1 all around.
Sure. Sounds
Sweet.
good to me.
Well,
I like it.
do we have any other business to attend to before we get
Well,
the
I
party
wanna-
started?
I want to save some time. Obviously, I want us to go through and have an ample amount of time to talk about our records. But Kylan and I have discussed if we want to just discuss a little bit about how this year in music
I
hit
would like
us.
to talk about this because
Kylan
I feel
and
like
I have talked about this, and I want to get TJ's take
yeah,
as well.
I feel like we're in the minority.
Okay. So what's the vibe?
So Josh and I have
You
had a
guys.
bunch of conversations about this. I've seen so many conversations online and had conversations with friends of the show and friends of life. Everyone has been so stoked on music this year. Every single thing I've seen is like, I'm having such a hard time narrowing down my top 10. It's been such a good year for music. And I feel like I'm going crazy because, yes, a lot of music has been released
There has
this
been
year.
a lot of records. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But it honestly was kind of hard for me to come up with a top 10 based on the criteria that I've had in previous years. Like you guys know the Faith Crisis Part 1, from last year. That was like, oh, this is the only album I listened to for months and months. It's been hard for me to find records that I want to like keep going back to. So I did use that as my criteria this year of like, okay, what are things I find myself like wanting to go back to a lot? Because there were a lot of things that I enjoyed, but nothing really connected with me this year the way that it has in previous years. I don't know. How do you, I know Josh feels similarly, right?
Mhm.
And I want to see.
Obviously, a lot of stuff was coming out, but there wasn't as much stuff that I was just like,
Oh, this is
like just like putting on repeat.
definitely
It's
going
like,
in my top 10. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like, there's a lot of
I guess
stuff that.
to, like,
Go ahead.
well, I was gonna say, like, to put a finer point on it, like, I feel like already y'all are deviating from each other a little bit. Josh is saying there wasn't a lot that resonated. Kylan, you're saying there was like nothing. Would you?
No.
stand by
That's,
that?
No. That's
Is
being
that
a
some
little.
savage hyperbole?
It's being a little hyperbolic. Yeah. No. There.
Which is fine.
There were things that and like for sure my top 3 are like make sense. They're the ones that I was like, okay, yes.
Okay.
Like these are for sure. And
Mhm.
maybe even up to, yeah, I would say even like my top 5. But the
Mhm.
bottom 5 I kind of struggled with a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah. So what about you,
Got
TJ? What was your experience with new music this year?
Well, you're catching me on a really interesting day. I'm not doing great. I'll just let the the pajamas know. I haven't eaten very much, and it's just been a weird day prepping for holidays and such.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling like the heightened version of probably what you would get on any average day from me, as
Okay.
far as like
Good to
relating
know.
to this question. Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate the
But-
heads up.
I will say I'm pretty similar. Like, it's been a weird year of just like, there are a handful of albums that really did hit for me and that I kept going back to. But that's what's weird is like, as y'all know, like we've talked about at length on the podcast, how like, or we've mentioned it at different points, and we've also done kind of a deep dive on this when we did our, I think it's just a Patreon episode still, I believe, that like how we listen to music. And we've touched on the fact that like some of my favorite albums, like I haven't heard a ton because I have to save them. I have to be very like
Right.
discriminating about how often I listen to them, so I don't wear them out, so to speak. And so usually when new albums come out that I like, I won't really go back to them. It's not a well that I return to throughout the year. It's like, oh, this is great. I'll try to listen to this like maybe 2 or 3 more times in the year.
It's
Right.
March. I can probably fit in another 2 listens till the end of the year.
Exactly, Josh. So, contrary to that, this year, because there's been a little bit of a music desert for me as well, I've had a few albums that I've returned to like over and over again, and I kind of hate it because I like them and I'm starting to like them less because I'm listening to
Right.
them more because I'm having to rely on them more because there
Yeah.
are less good albums coming out.
Right.
So it's
Yeah,
a really
yeah.
interesting sort of push-pull relationship there. But so the impact for me is maybe a little different than for you guys. I don't know, but definitely like similar experience.
Okay.
I would say
Yeah.
not a ton that have just like bowled me over. You know, where I'm just
Interesting.
like, wow, this
Yeah.
is amazing.
Okay.
It's more just like, this is cool. This is fine.
I'm
yeah,
glad
that's,
of those.
I, so I
A
feel
lot
like
of,
everything.
meh.
Yeah, everything's
okay.
been like it's not bad. but
Yeah,
it
exactly.
just doesn't- yeah, it just
Like
doesn't
there's been a
grab
lot
me
of stuff where I'm just like, oh yeah, okay, this was good. I enjoyed this. It might
So is
make
it
my
music or is it
emotionally-
us?
That's what I was
Yeah.
like. Is it me?
It might
Or
be.
is it the music? Is it just
It might be us. It might be 5 years of doing a show where every
5
single
years
week
of
we have to
forcing
do
ourselves to listen to a new record and
Yeah.
come up with notes on it.
Surely not. That
don't
can't
know.
be it.
It's also, guys. You know, I've been saying I've had a day. TJ, I know. I feel like that's where you're at today, but I've had a year. So it's been, maybe it is us. Maybe we're just in like maybe we're all just in a weird space because
Maybe.
I do legitimately feel crazy because so many people I've talked to have been like, dude, it's going to be so hard narrowing down my top 10 list.
I mean,
And I'm
there's
just
a
like,
lot of records. There's
I know,
definitely been a
there-
lot. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true.
Alright, maybe we're just curmudgeons this year. I don't know.
maybe by
Who
the time
knows?
we get to the end of our top tens, we'll have rediscovered the joy of
maybe.
our favorite records.
Or maybe
Or we'll at
I've-
least unpack like why we've struggled.
yeah, maybe. Or maybe I've just rubbed off on you guys too much.
Ugh,
Could be.
Could be it.
Yeah.
This could be the last episode of Church Jams now.
My listening habits are just being like, TJ, a new record comes out, I listen to it twice. I'm like, that's enough for me. Handling my TJ.
Welcome, Josh. That'd be
Jammers.
crazy.
I like it.
Stick around to the end to find out if we're going to keep this thing going or not.
Yeah, that'd be wild, but it could happen.
There's a record I've been listening to that I would like to talk to you about, Kylan.
Oh yeah, what is it? I'm
Yeah.
genuinely curious.
I know I haven't briefed you on this at all. so
Not
this
at all.
is
I love this.
in the moment.
Uh-huh.
I did text you and TJ about it. Not much about it though, but I did ask if you guys listened to Deep Sea Diver.
I am fully unaware of Deep Sea Diver.
Okay. All right. Well, they just had a new record come out called Billboard Heart. And I dare say it's pretty good. I've been enjoying it. And what more, you can buy the CD or the beautiful pink
I'm
vinyl.
looking. The vinyl is so pretty.
I know. I think
love a
and
pink vinyl.
I know. It matches the artwork too, which I think was done by Jordan Butcher.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Love it whenever the vinyl matches the album cover and the vibe of it. But you can
100%.
pick that up at our sponsor on colliderecords.com.
Whoa, what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. How do you do that?
Well, you use your fingers to go to colliderecords.com. You're checking out, and then before you hit purchase, put in our little promo code.
Wait, we have a promo code?
Oh, do we, Kylan? It's Church Jams Now, all one word, and you will receive, if you do it correctly, you will receive 20% off your first order.
Wow. Is it all uppercase or all lowercase?
You know, I think either works. I don't.
That is rad.
I don't know.
Sorry,
If
I had
one
to
doesn't
derail
work-
it just a little bit. This ad felt a little too tight.
Yeah, it's a little too scripted. I don't know. I think either works. But if one doesn't
Sweet.
work, try it the other way.
Try the other way.
And then let us know. It's been a while since I've used it, so I don't know.
that's true.
But you know what? It does work. I can confirm. I have used it
Nice.
for purchases before.
So you do that, you get 20% off your first purchase.
Yeah, your first
So
purchase.
you could ostensibly get the CD and the vinyl, because
You could.
depending on how big of a physical media person you are, bundle those together and get 20% off the whole thing.
Her last record too is on there in Seafoam Green.
I saw that.
You gotta get that. So
If you're getting the pink vinyl, you gotta get the other
You
record with
have
the
to get
seafoam
that.
green vinyl.
no, pink and Seafoam Green. Come on, that's like a perfect combo right there.
It really is. It really
Every
is.
record collection needs it.
So if you've never heard of Deep Sea Diver, this is the perfect opportunity.
Yep.
To
Don't
get into
listen
them.
to it until it's on your turntable from colliderecords.com.
I might actually do that. That
Could be
sounds
fun.
like something I would do, because I
Yeah.
don't know them at all, but that I love that concept.
Yeah.
So if you go to colliderecords.com and fill up your cart, and at checkout use promo code ChurchJamesNow, you get 20% off your entire first purchase. So let's deep sea dive back into the show. Electric Nebraska was fucking amazing. The other 3 discs on that release, don't care for them. Don't need them.
Yeah.
I'm not like
We talked
but-
about this too, and this could be a whole separate thing, but the sequencing of the discs in the release is the strangest
It's
thing.
so weird.
I don't know who
It's
made that
so
decision.
How do
weird.
they sequence
It's
it?
not in any- okay.
aware.
Yeah.
This
I'm
could
aware
be
it
long.
came out.
Okay.
That's all I know.
DJ, here, let me ask you a question here. You have,
Yep.
you're calling it electric, or you're calling it Nebraska, the 82 sessions or
82,
whatever. Okay,
yeah.
you have 4 discs. You have a remastered version of Nebraska. You have Electric Nebraska.
Which is where because Nebraska, the whole thing is like he just did it acoustic. That was like the whole
Yeah,
thing that the
solo.
movie was about.
Yep.
But these are like
Right.
electric live versions.
You have a
Right,
live
right.
version of Nebraska, and you have the outtakes. What order would you put those in?
Remaster, electric, live, and then the outtakes. That's how I would do it.
That's acceptable. I would maybe switch the outtakes with the live, but you might be
Yeah.
right about that. You might be right.
I like the live energy of hearing these songs like
It's not live.
the
It's him
moment.
sitting in a
It's like
chair
potent.
recording them acoustically.
Right. What if
Oh, okay. That changes. Yeah, yes, I would flip them then in that case.
what if we told you fuck that, let's do the outtakes first.
Outtakes first, baby. People want to hear the demos. which, I
Yeah.
mean, technically, Nebraska
no.
is just a demo record, but
At least
Yeah.
on a commercial perspective, that's a bad call.
Yeah.
Like, I get that for the super fans, that might be like they're foaming at the mouth, but I feel like we have one right here, and clearly that's
Right.
not
The remastered is the third disc,
what you
isn't it?
want.
Yeah.
Gosh.
That should
Yeah.
be the first one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
absolutely
No.
insane.
No.
I
It's
don't know
the
what
fourth.
they were
It's
thinking.
the fourth one.
fourth?
Oh,
The
the live
one is the
fourth?
third. Okay, so it goes outtakes,
Yeah,
Electric Nebraska, live, then remastered.
That should just reverse the whole thing. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
So-
insane.
I do not care for the other three, but Electric Nebraska is awesome. And it brought up a point that I told Josh the other day. Man, I finally realized I love Bruce Springsteen. And this may get me in some hot water. I love Bruce Springsteen. I fucking hate the E Street Band.
Wow.
I'm not here
That
for
makes
the E
sense
Street
for you,
Band.
Kylan.
Yeah,
that
but
really,
but
I get that.
the Electric Nebraska thing is just like, it's literally just like drums, bass, guitar.
Well,
Right.
you're including
Yeah.
at
Well,
least
it's
my
some-
favorite members of the E Street Band of Max Weinberg and Gary Talon in there.
Yeah.
So as long as you're not sliding them, I'm
Okay.
less offended.
It's like the D Street Band. It's the E.
Higher string.